and you see what Dubois did with AJ. AJ ain't even want no rematch, bro. He just said it. He ain't even want no rematch.
No, I think they know that. I think he wants it, but they know they can't afford to lose to Dubois again.
Peace, bro. We don't even know how to spend our peas, bro. That's our problem. Our problems are different. We don't know how to spend our peas. Your problem is you man ain't got peas, but somehow
we do have peas.
We ain't got no peas, bro.
They ain't got
That's
peas.
the future. That old Man U is gone, but it ain't coming back, bro. You man can be buying this. Anyway,
but we just came back from a tour from Malaysia. Bruv, it's all about the money, fam.
You man were catching losses out there as well.
Yeah, again, still
even
getting money,
in
though.
Malaysia, bro, you catching losses, bro.
Ahmad is giving people the finger. Garnacho don't want to sign shirts.
Trust me. We're coming, bro. We're coming.
Answers, we're coming.
We're coming, for real. For real. We know, like, get it back in blood type of thing. That's what we're coming. I just hope you don't know we're coming. Like, we're coming.
Man said we're coming.
What happened cannot happen again.
You're already ahead of us. You should be talking to people like Arsenal and City and Liverpool.
Of course, that's what we're talking to.
You're coming,
that's why when I took off the ground, I looked in the camera. It was for them Arsenal man, them, the Liverpool man, them, especially.
That's the year coming.
Yeah, but
I can't even have that energy. The way we've been playing this season, Dembele,
counted,
Kvaratskhelia,
Dembele, man, that little flick, bro.
Rolled the ball back into Vitinha, done the 1-2 with Vitinha.
He did it twice. He did it twice.
He did that, I said this guy
has to go in after that, bro.
Yeah, and then Vitinha was sick as well, man. What we saying, Marquinhos and Pacho then? That's basically what we're doing here, bro. That's what we're doing. We're doing a PSG 11.
Let's. What
I know Dembele and Vitinha finna be in the team. So what we doing here?
Well, innit? Considering he started late as well.
He started off doing white collar, yeah.
He didn't have much of a amateur career as well. Didn't he have like 4 or 5 amateurs?
Yeah, I had like 4 or 5 white collar boxing. You know, like the ones where you just go into training and go out there and do your thing. And he won, so they just thought, fuck it, time pro.
As opposed to a legend that just retired this week as well. He had 396 amateur fights and 1 loss, 2 Olympic
gold medals.
Then went pro, and in the first
he tried to fight for
a world title in his first fight, and he lost that one.
First or second fight,
he lost that one
just about,
and then he came back, he won. Since then, he even held. Was he undisputed at some point?
Yeah, he was undisputed. He was the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. Yeah, he held all the 4 belts in his division, I believe. And then I think he then lost. He had the IBF as well. Man, the one and only Vasily
Lomachenko. Big up him. Big up his dad as well, man. Took him to levels.
His dad was a sick trainer. You know, his dad trained bare other fighters.
Yeah, you sick, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm saying it doesn't get. That's all we need to say.
His dad was the trainer of Alexander
just them two alone.
Well.
At one point, Lomachenko was looking like. Well, he didn't look like you can't defeat him because he got defeated early on in the career. Yeah, but there was at times where when they were talking about science and that.
What was his nickname? His nickname was what? What was it again? The Matrix.
Yeah. So I'm saying because he's getting angles that you don't expect popping up.
Moving like Neo out there. Speaking of that, just whilst we're on the topic, I was going to ask you, what do you think of the Usyk and Dubois fight that's coming up like next month, I think? Usyk against Dubois 2, the rematch.
You know they always say rematches always go the same way.
Is that what you're thinking?
More than likely in boxing. I think the first time, for me, I actually wanted him to win the first one, innit?
What, Dubois?
So to Usyk? Me, that didn't look like a low blow to me, innit?
Did they not?
Not to me, bro. It looked like he's just on the borderline, innit?
Bro.
I feel like Mango...
I feel like Usyk
Mango had done by...
I feel like Usyk played a lot on it, but I think it was a low blow though. I think it was a low blow. They gave him like 6 minutes to recover. Man. But Dubois also quit later on in that same fight.
That's the one thing that I don't like about Dubois.
He actually quit.
He's got it in him. But I say remix is always go the same way. he looks a different person, innit?
Yeah, he's a much different
fighter.
With
Don Charles at the moment, he looks a different person.
Dubois is a much different fighter from the fighter that lost to Usyk.
He looks up for it as well at the moment. So I don't know, man.
Yeah, he looks like he's
I
got
would like him
confidence.
to win, but Usyk, has not really shown many weaknesses, bro. He's not shown weaknesses, bro. Like, he's just done his thing with everyone, bro. He's just done his thing with everyone.
He has shown weakness to the body. It was like, I mean,
and then we saw people trying to come at that body and it failed.
It didn't work, yeah. I know.
So we saw people say, we know the weakness now. We can beat him, and try to beat him. And the one guy I thought could beat him,
Tyson Fury.
Yeah, bro.
He lost as well.
And you know I've been a Tyson Fury fan for a long time.
He lost twice, didn't he?
He lost twice, bro. They say he don't even speak no more after that, bro.
Yeah. He retired and everything. Yeah. Apparently. He's coming back, innit? But anyway.
He will come back, anyway.
We'll see. The one that I want to see
him and Joshua now. That's the one I was saying. I know what's going to happen, but exactly I just need to see it anyway.
I want to see. You know what's going to happen when Fury fights Joshua?
Yeah.
What do you think's going to happen?
Fury's going to beat Joshua, bro.
You reckon?
Yeah. In the same fashion that he dispatched people like Dylan White.
It's not going to be the same.
I think it will be, bro.
He knocked Dylan White out like crazy.
I think I've not seen AJ have to fight someone like Fury, bro. I don't think he can handle it, bro. I know AJ, bro.
I like AJ. I think he can win.
See AJ, he can. Everyone's got a chance in it, heavyweight. Everyone's got a chance, but see, and he's got a chance to knock him out. But the thing is, bro,
I think Fury has done more in boxing, innit? So you have to say Fury is the favorite. So that's what I'll say.
Do you know what I think?
But
about Fury?
I would back AJ in that fight.
I think those 3 fights with Wilder took its toll.
Took a lot
on both of them. Yeah, on both of them. They've not been the same people.
I'm telling you though, when you do rematches, rematches they take
those 3 fights took, bro. Those 3 fights were life and death type of fights, bro.
Yeah,
man's bleeding through the ear.
Man, Wilder's talking about killing you and making sure that
Tyson Fury got knocked out and came back, bro. It's just a blockbuster type of stuff, bro.
Them 3 fights took so much out of both fighters.
Yeah.
Both of them were never the same after that.
Exactly.
You know, so
that's what I think.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. Well, we'll find out with the Dubois and Usyk fight what happens there. I think it'll be interesting. I find it difficult to call a winner. I like Usyk, innit?
Yeah,
but
no.
I would be happy for Dubois because he's the underdog.
I don't know, man. Me, I always want Dubois to win when it's kind of them ones, innit?
Yeah. I would be happy if he won still, but I can't see past Usyk, man. I can't see past
I can't see it. I would like it to happen, but I can't see it. And I've seen Dubois quit, innit?
I know.
So, twice.
I've seen him, twice.
I've seen him quit twice. And
that's not a good sign,
it's debatable, but I know he can quit.
He's on a good run.
Usyk knows he can quit.
He's on a good run right now. He's
on a good run.
But when things start going bad again.
Yeah. But that's AJ. That's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Like
what
okay, Dubois and Fury, who do you think would win?
I think Dubois has got more chance of beating Fury than AJ does.
Exactly, bro. and you see what Dubois did with AJ. AJ ain't even want no rematch, bro. He just said it. He ain't even want no rematch.
No, I think they know that. I think he wants it, but they know they can't afford to lose to Dubois again.
Yeah, but that means he doesn't want it. Because if you think you can win, you do it.
He thinks
you can redeem yourself. No, he doesn't, bro. He knows he can't win, bro.
You think he don't think he can?
He would have run it. He would have run that rematch ASAP. Trust me. He tried to run a rematch with Usyk, bro.
He did run the rematch with Usyk.
And then he found out, innit?
Yeah. And everyone was telling him he shouldn't have done it.
He did a rematch with Ruiz. He was lucky.
He won. It wasn't lucky, but he's better than Ruiz. That Ruiz one was a mistake. Everyone else has actually been good. Like when he fought against Dubois is actually a good fighter.
But, yeah.
He fought against Klitschko, fought against...
Klitschko's at the end of his time.
Yeah. If it was prime Klitschko, they'd gone different still.
So give me some names that you say. Give me some names on AJ's resume that you say this one.
He beat Povetkin.
Give me three big names.
So he beat Alexander Povetkin.
Come on, man.
So you don't think Povetkin's a good fighter?
Come on, man.
He beat Klitschko.
Anyone that Chisora can beat, don't tell me about them.
Yeah. Go on.
Anyone that Chisora can beat,
anyone
don't
that
tell me about
Dylan White
them.
can beat as well.
So go on then. By the way, he's never tried to fight Chisora, you know. I think he knows all that.
They're boys, innit? They come from Finchley, innit?
Bro, boys fight all the time. Fury and Thingy had it out 3 times.
Yeah, but they're not friends like that. Fury. They're not boys.
Bruv,
they come from
boys,
the same gym.
But they more so now, fam. But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know.
Bruv,
I'm not arguing
you see,
for
Chisora's type of fight is not the type of fight that AJ needs at any point in his career.
I feel like there's some people that just have too much power. They will knock you out if you try that shit. So
yeah, he's got power. But so does Chisora, bro.
Yeah, Chisora could win, but I don't see that.
And it all comes down to chins now. Yeah?
I know. I don't even think it comes down to chins. I just think
does though. It does in that kind of fight.
I think Chisora will walk into a punch that let me tell you this, yeah, if Dylan White knocked out Chisora, yeah, which he did with a left hook, yeah, AJ can and probably would knock out Chisora.
I understand that one.
With a right hand.
Do you know why I understand that fight?
Look at what AJ did to Ngannou.
That fight, I actually understand. You see the first one. You see how the first fight went.
Mm-hmm.
I know you're just saying knocked out. Like the first fight, it was arguable. Whichever way you could have gone, people wouldn't have argued. Yeah. In terms of decision.
I think Dylan White won or it was a draw.
He won, but it was like it was the only one fight. It had to be a rematch.
It was very close.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. The first fight with Dylan.
Second fight, he starts getting points docked off and everything. You saw a man that realized that he just has to knock out the guy, and he let himself open. He ended up getting caught. I actually understand.
Boxing, though.
No, but that's what I'm saying. It's not
that's
like
boxing.
But that's because
that's because AJ and Dubois.
No, but it's because of how he's seen the fight. He's seen as if he's being cheated at this point. He's seen as if they're going against him. They're trying to protect their guy. You could see it. And I can see, yes, he lost by knockout, but I can see how that happened.
They didn't rob him on points, so he got
knocked
out.
If he hadn't had those bullshit points docked here, it would have been a different fight. That's what I'm trying to say.
Maybe
he wouldn't have opened himself up. I'm sure there are loads of variables. You know when you're trying to now get a thing.
But then that happens because if you're losing a fight, that's the same thing. You're gonna be trying even more, innit? So if you're down on points, you're trying even more. Whatever reason, there's things he could have done to make sure that the fight wasn't going that way.
You see Dylan White, Dylan White wouldn't take a Derek Chisora fight right now.
Why would he?
He wouldn't.
There's some fights that don't make sense.
It's risky for him right now.
It's too tough.
That's what I'm saying. It's risky for him, and he knows he could lose.
But that's what a tough fight is.
Chisora's been more active, but he's actually got more credible fucking wins lately that we don't even know if Dylan White can go through them.
I like Chisora. I think Dylan White.
Chisora is one of my favorite.
I honestly think Dylan White's career is gone. Do you know what I think? I think you're going to see Dylan White in one big fight. Yeah, he's going to manage to get one big fight, and he could win. If he wins, he's back on the horse. But I think if he loses, you're going to see the end of Dylan White. I think he's going to retire.
Yeah, but then he's not going to get a big fight like that, man.
He might get a decent fight.
Big fight with Chisora again.
Nah,
that would be the big fight.
He'd still have the
big fight.
But he'd get money for that, bro.
Chisora, by the way, we're talking about a person who's looking to be mandatory, bro, for one of these titles, bro.
Did you see
what
Dylan White said about what's his name, Chisora, when they asked him about that? I saw something that popped up the other day, and Dylan White was doing an interview, and they asked Dylan White, literally like what you're saying. What about Chisora? You see, like he's mandatory right now. And they're asking him, what do you think would happen if Chisora fought Dubois? And you know what Dylan White said? Dylan White said, Dubois would kill Chisora. Man didn't say win or not, guy. Do you know what? I'll show you the thing. You know what he said? He said he might actually die.
You talk shit, though. Man said, I did like Dylan White, but he talk shit, man. Dubois will kill Chisora. Man said, Dubois will kill Chisora. That'll be a hard fight for Dubois. Dubois will win, I think, but that'll be a hard fight for Dubois. He said it won't be like that, though. I don't agree with that.
Chisora might even die. He didn't even say that he will lose.
I don't agree with that. That's a hate type of comment. That's a hater comment.
Of course, he don't like Chisora.
He don't like Chisora. Chisora's done well for himself, bruv.
They've all done well for themselves. That don't mean they have to like each other.
But Chisora is in a position where he can actually call out these champions. You might not get the fight, but you can actually call out. The bottom line is
Chisora's career has been better than Dylan White's career.
Handle, bro.
So that's what I'm saying. So it doesn't matter what Dylan White's saying.
Dylan White will never have the longevity that Chisora has had.
Exactly.
In fact, Dylan White cannot even pull a crowd that Chisora can pull.
No, he can't. You're right. Those are all facts.
Not many boxers can pull that kind of crowd.
Those are all.
You've been telling us last one is string.
Man said, no, that was the last fight in London.
Yeah,
I went mad. I saw
this
guy, bro.
I'm trying to get Saudi.
They asked him, was that your last fight? You said it was your last fight. He said, I said that was the last one in England, in London. I'm going to fight in Saudi one more time. And then man said he might even go America after that. So, yeah, man.
But yeah, that's boxing, man. Let's get to football. By the way, this is Two Up Top, guys. Welcome again, episode
share,
10.
Subscribe.
The season is done. We're here to talk about the Champions League final. But before that, I just saw the news that Ange Postecoglou, the Portuguese manager from Australia, has been sacked.
Big Ange.
I knew it was gonna happen though.
Yeah,
I know Daniel Levy.
I'm not even surprised.
I'm not surprised. I was waiting for the day.
Listen.
I think the one thing I was thinking, okay, if I was Daniel Levy, how would I think about the situation? I think the first time round, he sacked Mourinho just before the final, and I think that's why he thought, that was my mistake. I think that's probably one of those things he regrets. He regrets. Like, I should have just let him do the final and then sacked him. Yeah. So when he came to that situation, this guy has been manifesting. Yeah, but still, we have to look at the results in the season, my bro.
The league table does not lie.
Crazy, bro. Do you know what I mean? That is crazy.
They finished 16th.
So I think they done the right thing.
And when I say they finished 16th in the league, Man United, we finished 15th in the league. But we didn't have the same manager for the whole season. So Ruben can actually say, but it wasn't working well when I got there.
But saying
mind that Ruben, let me not say this.
The better thing, though.
No, but in a shorter amount of games, who's to say it wouldn't have been as bad or worse? However, Ruben hasn't come here and set the house on fire. He's not been great in it. Let's just be right.
We're talking about Ruben came and put fucking petrol, bro.
What I'm saying,
in the burning yard, bro.
Nah, it was already not going.
It was already burning, but he came and added to the fire, bro.
Let's be real. There's a reason why Ten Hag got sacked. If it was going well, Ten Hag wouldn't have got
when we look at it now, Ten Hag has got a better record than this guy. Bro, this record is shocking, bro.
What do you mean?
What? Amorim's record is shocking, bro.
It's not good. It doesn't make good reading. But
it's shocking, bro.
What you can say is this, you're acting like Ten Hag was a good manager and that it was going well under Ten Hag. Do you know we did not win a single back-to-back game for how long?
What did you do with Amorim?
Maybe we didn't.
What do you mean maybe we didn't? But the facts are there.
But my point is this. Let's not go on like Amorim came in because it was all good. He came and took over a shit situation.
I get that
part. And he's trying to play a style of football that is gonna be painful in the short term.
Bro, okay, like like in life, there's certain situations that happen. Like, alright, cool. I don't have the team that I want.
Yeah.
What can I do to get a win? But man is just sticking to his. No, it has to be my time. But it's not. Don't get it wrong, bro. I'm frustrated, but I don't even want to be frustrated. I like it that you guys are in this position,
you have to look at it.
But I'm just amazed at how you're not seeing it how I'm seeing it.
No, I'm not seeing it how you're seeing it because I can see what he's doing, bro. I can see what he's asking the players to do. If the players are able to do what he's asking the players to do, what we would be looking at would be very good. But he's not asking them to be fucking messy. He's just asking them to have basic commitment. It's not a case of quality. It's more of a case of attitude. It's all mental. So that needs new people. You need to have different people in there. So as long as he's going to continue with those people, telling those people who already went doing the bare minimum, who weren't already doing what they should have been doing, you're now telling them to do something different, i.e. the style of play that he wants to play.
What happened to switching things up, changing tactics for now because you don't have the team right now, but we need to get a win right now? What happened to shit like that, bro? Because
I don't think that the mentality that the players had would be able to win them games.
So anyway, this guy is changing your whole team, innit? Like how you guys play, your formation and everything. So
exactly,
it better work out, because if it doesn't now, you're gonna have to either find a manager that's got a similar thing, or you're now going back to
a different style,
and you're gonna start signing again. And I don't even know how you lot got this money in it.
We're good, B. Don't worry about. We ain't got 115 charges. You were
saying the same about City last time. But
we don't have 115 charges.
You man are in big debt.
You man have 100.
You man are in big debt. You know, big debt, and you still.
Everyone's in debt. Everyone's in debt. We've been in debt for how many years?
We good out here, bro.
That's because you man are creating companies and creating fake sponsorship deals.
Peas, bro. We don't even know how to spend our peas, bro. That's our problem. Our problems are different. We don't know how to spend our peas. Your problem is you man ain't got peas, but somehow
we do have peas.
He ain't got no peas, man. But I read the thing that the guy actually added more money into the club.
Bro, so
what's his name, that guy?
Jim Ratcliffe. Of course he's going to add more money. He's buying the club. But listen,
bought the club.
When you talk about money, when you talk about money,
now he has to put more money in.
When you talk about money, you can't say we don't have money. We're in the top 2 or top 3 clubs in the whole world that are coming in regards to revenue.
But your reserves are saying you man are low.
No, but we do.
He's
have
been
money.
Saying it, bro. It's not even like it's a conspiracy.
But
the guy has done documentaries about this, bro.
We do have money, though.
But the guy has done documentaries about explaining why he has to cut out these dinners and everything, bro. He's come out and said it's not like...
Because the club is in debt and he's not trying to make the club even in more debt.
He was saying if we don't even get top 4, we might go bankrupt. You man don't get top 4, you man don't get the Europa.
He never said...
all of a sudden,
you know what it is, yeah? You know what? He never said we would go bankrupt. When you listen to my man...
I watched the thing, bro. No, him and Gary, bro. They spoke for about 45 minutes of my life, bro. I was listening to that thing,
you're saying that...
He's trying to justify... But Gary even said... So you're gonna
Are you saying that we're going to go bankrupt?
But Gary said to him, you're going to take money from the people that played before. You couldn't think of doing this. The guy said, I didn't even think of that. Did you see how mad it was, bro?
But like, stick to the point, fam. We're not going bankrupt, bro. He's talking about the money that he invested, yeah?
That was gone. He said that's gone. He said the money I invested in initially, that's already gone.
Hear me out. He's talking about the money that he's invested, yeah? If they don't turn it into a profitable business, there's a difference between being a profitable business. He was saying
the piece that he put in is gone. He said it's gone.
Bro.
He said it's gone, bro. He said it.
You're not listening, bro. You're not listening. No, you're just saying that he's saying it's gone. You're talking about us being bankrupt, yeah? That's the point that I'm talking about, innit? We're not going to be bankrupt, bro, because we're just not going to make profit to be sustainable. They can put more money in, but the problem isn't putting more money in. The problem is making this organization a profitable organization so it can sustain itself.
Never mention Man United for financial fair play. Never mention them.
Because our revenue is massive.
Never mention.
What's your revenue? You guys don't make money. No one cares about you, man, outside Manchester.
Crazy.
Outside of Manchester, no one cares about Man City, bro. Only 10-year-old and below kids care about Man City.
Yeah, but that's the future, bro.
They ain't got peace.
That's the future, bro.
They ain't got peace.
That's the future. That old Man U is gone, but it ain't coming back, bro. You man can be buying this. Anyway,
but we just came back from a tour from Malaysia. Bruv, it's all about the money, fam.
You man were catching losses out there as well.
Yeah, again, still getting money.
In Malaysia, bro, you catching losses, bro.
Ahmad is giving people the finger. Garnacho don't want to sign shirts. It's a mess.
You blame him, bro. You don't even want to be there, fam. This man, they got no rest. No rest.
We don't want him to be there.
When are they going on rest?
We don't want him to be there. He can go, bro.
When are they going on holiday?
They're going to make money for the club, innit? Ratcliffe said you go come. Ratcliffe said no summer holidays yet.
So dead, fam. Anyway, let's talk about the signings, innit? That you man are getting.
Yeah.
And then we'll talk about other signings from other clubs anyway, man. Let's conclude this Man United thing, bro.
Man said we don't have money, but we're signing Brian Mbeumo. Man said we don't have money, but we're signing Matthias Cunha.
That's why we don't understand how, innit?
Because we've got money, bro. How can you be bankrupt if you're signing these players?
When we start spending our money and everyone acts like it's a problem. We got money too, bro. By the way, we got bread, fam. What are you talking about, fam?
We also don't.
That's about how we spending our money. That's the problem. That's our issue, bro.
We also don't have 115 charges against us for breaching financial fair play regulations, innit? So let's talk about that if you want to talk about money, bro. You man are breaching.
That's what I'm saying.
FFP,
because you man
still signing more players.
Like you said, you man are powerful in. They don't even think. You probably are the one that said you man need to investigate this man. It was probably you man that snitched on man still.
It's what United.
Yeah, because you man are powerful, bruv. That's what I'm saying, innit? So you man, you got them all in the back pockets.
All I'm saying is until your club becomes top 5 revenue making clubs in the world, you man can't say nothing to us about P. You can't say nothing to us about P until then. Your club is tiny compared to ours, bro.
Say that things are changing, Rich.
Yeah, things are changing. Things are
changing real quick as well. But the more you man stay like this, the more it keeps changing. But anyway, it will
get better.
So let's talk about the transfer. So you said you man are getting Belmo.
I say it's not done yet. So no, we don't have him yet. But
you're getting him. That's what I said. Then
that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like.
So that means you put the second bid in.
Yeah, we put a second bid in for Brian Mbeumo. Cunha deal's already done over the line. He's there talking about how he wants to fight for the shirt, fight for the United shirt. He might have the right attitude. Who else? I think that's it, really, isn't it?
So what? No links in midfield.
We ain't got no links in midfield, I don't think. I keep hearing about.
Who would you like to have ideally?
Ederson from Atlanta. That's who I want. If we were to sign anyone in midfield, I want Ederson from Atlanta. I think he's a sick player in centre mid. So yeah, him. You man have already signed Tijani Reinders.
Yeah. Did you see how he got his name Tijani?
Yeah, because his parents used to love. Is it Tijani? Is it Babangida? The former Nigerian player that used to play for Ajax, innit? Because he's Dutch. His parents used to like that player, and that's why they named him Tijani. That's a sick story still.
We got him Nigerian coming. Brother. We're supposed to get that Cherky guy.
Ryan Cherky. I heard that you lot are actually gonna get him.
Hopefully, but they're trying to breach in it. Other clubs are trying to get him as well.
So they're trying to breach.
Thing had coffee with him the other day.
Who
was it that went and backed him the other day? Must be Chelsea or something like that.
Chelsea trying to sign him as well.
But it's either that. Arsenal want him as well. I don't know why they want it. Arsenal are crazy, but I keep seeing they're linked with midfielders. I think this man just don't learn. But I just saw a thing that they've gone in for a bid for Sesko.
Well, yeah, I saw that Arsenal might actually get Benjamin Sesko, bro. What are you saying? Well, you think they'll get him?
It was either him or Gyökeres, isn't it? That they're looking
to.
But you can see both of them as... Anyway, that team, anyway. That's not the kind of striker I would want, bro.
What, Sesko?
Bro, I would have wanted someone like a Mateta or someone like...
Yeah, they're doing that thing where they go outside of the Premier League, innit? Which obviously we've done that a lot and it doesn't always work.
I would have wanted someone who's in the Premier League, fam. Or, they can't get... Bro, there's not many good... They need a left midfielder, really.
Yeah, that's what they need.
The left midfielder.
That's where they need to strengthen.
But, I don't know, them man are crazy. For City, it looks like we got Ait Nouri as well.
Yeah, right.
I'm excited about that.
You're going for a good price as well. Yeah. Like 35 mil.
See the way we're signing these people, bro, it's small money, bro. Like
small money.
Bro, we're not like modest, humble things, bro. It was Liverpool, bro, they went and chat to Ryan Cherky as well.
Oh, it was them that they're trying to snake the deal.
This thing from here. They're on this thing from.
They're trying to swap him for Harvey Elliott, say.
They're on this thing from they're flogging Harvey Elliott to whoever wants him. They're about to get that Ritz guy.
Cherky's cold. Whoever gets him though, that'll be sick.
Yeah, I think for City, if we get him, Ait Nouri, we needed a left back. Obviously, Nico is coming up. He's young. I know he's a good player. So it's it'll be good for.
Nah, the way you lot sign your players, I respect it in a mad way. Still, you see a player, you go out, you get the player. I'm like, yeah, man.
No dilly, no dally, bro.
With all the financial fair play, how are you signing? Can you explain that to me, bro?
Because we got bread, my G.
How can you just sign players?
Because we got bread, my G.
The thing is, you lot are not stunting either. You're signing like crazy. You're strengthening.
Because we got bread, my G. City, we're doing our business. We got money. We got hella dough. It's just how to spend it. Other than that, what other signings in the Premier League have been interesting? Because it just looks like the big teams are the ones that are doing the movements right now.
Yeah. There's little moves going on, but I mean, obviously we have one going out.
Chelsea, Palmer. Chelsea got Liam Delap.
Yeah, they've got Liam Delap. Liverpool have obviously got Milos Kerkez from Bournemouth. We knew that deal was happening a long time ago, didn't we? Who else have they got? They've got Florian Wirtz deal looks like that's gonna happen pretty soon.
I don't know why it's taking this long. They've already got Frimpong in.
Jeremy Frimpong coming as well. So Liverpool are signing, but it's mainly just the big teams that are kind of signing players, aren't they?
Because they realize these little boys are trying to come up. Like, we can't let these little boys come up.
Yeah, man. All the big teams are signing. Sesko looks like he's going to Arsenal.
They got a new goalkeeper as well called Mamadashvili,
yeah.
For 25 million, because obviously Keller has gone in it to Brentford.
That's right.
For 12.5. That's good for Brentford as well. Keller is good. It's good. We saw
they got him for a decent price as well.
We saw last season that he's good in it.
It looks like Jack Grealish is going to leave City as well.
Yeah. It's about time, man.
Well, you're happy with him going? Do you know what? Also,
do you know what it is? We need to free up the space, and he's the least likely to play right now. It's unfortunate. I like Grealish,
especially if you're trying to sign people like Cherky as well.
I'd have wanted it to work.
Do you know what? Your manager said something where he was like, I don't want to have a big squad this season. If we have a big squad, I'm gonna leave. I don't like. Did you see that when he said that?
He said that last season as well.
But you keep signing players though.
So this is why some of these guys need to go. But the thing is, look at it this way: on the wing, we've got Mamouche, we've got Foden, we've got Savinho, who's just coming.
Savinho, Doku, Oscar Bob.
We've got Oscar Bob. All those people are gonna play before Grealish play. Unfortunately, this time Grealish, you only want him when you wanna retain the ball in the late.
When you're winning already.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So, I want to see him play how he wants to play in the team. I want to enjoy him again. I don't enjoy him at our team. He's come, he's won. In his resume,
he's going to say he's
won everything he can.
Yeah, you're right.
It's done.
You're right.
And that will always be, you can't take that away from him, innit? But now I want to see him just play and be happy and just, retire nicely. So, yeah, I think that's good for him. Because we're also excited to see the Oscar Bob. Where's Oscar Bob? He's going to be trying to fight for his position. People like Doku, got new guys coming in.
He's a very good player. I'm interested to see him next season because we didn't get to see him this season because he's been injured for pretty much the whole season. So it'll be good to see if he can actually do something. If you lot get Ryan Cherky as well, but he's more of a cam, really, isn't he?
But he can play on the wing as well.
He can play on the right-hand side, yeah.
Exactly.
Who plays on the right-hand side for you lot again?
Savinho.
Or Ford? Nah, that's his position. Cherky should come and play there. Exactly. He reminds me of Mahrez.
Exactly. And that's what Savinho was supposed to do. But maybe Savinho's going to come hard next season because he wasn't bad. Yeah, he just wasn't scoring enough and things weren't happening for him. But the whole team was poor for the better part of the season. So maybe he could be another. So it's exciting, bro. But I don't even know what's going to happen with Foden. That's the truth of you.
It's make or break for him.
It's make or break. But I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know because will he get the chance to make? Do we want to give him the chance? Do I want to see Foden in... Right now, do I want to see Foden in my team 11? Sheet? I don't. It's unfortunate.
Pick me your City starting 11, like, right now, just off the bat.
Damn. Obviously, Ederson.
Yeah.
Obviously, at right back. This is another thing about right back, innit?
You ain't got none.
We ain't got none. So I'm gonna say Nunes for now because he finished the thing strong. But we do need to get a right back, innit?
That's where you need to sign, bro.
No, I think they're looking into that too.
Of course they are.
So obviously Ruben Diaz.
Of course they are.
And I'm sure. I think at this point in time, I just have to say with Guardiola. But maybe that kid that just came. There's two new defenders, Victor Reis and Kushanov.
Victor Reis is meant to be good, you know.
So there's two, but I've not seen them yet. Do you know what I mean?
League ready,
so for now, I'm going to say Guardiola and thingy Diaz. And then on the left, obviously, I Nouri in it when it comes. If not, I'm happy with that Nico O'Reilly anyway. But I Nouri in it. In the midfield, obviously, Rodri in it is back in it. You know what I mean? If he has a good preseason, Rodri there. This is where it gets taken.
It gets tacky after that now, innit?
This is why we need more.
You've got that Reinders guy now, innit? So
yeah, so we got him.
I suppose you're picking your team now without these guys.
Exactly, without this guy. But yeah, that's who would play. But then who's playing Cam? Ryan Shecky if he comes. Yeah. Because KDB is gone, so them three.
Right hand side.
If you want it to be defensive, you can put that Nico Gonzalez next to Rodri.
Yeah. I think people like Gonzalez are gonna play good. Especially now that Rodri's there.
Exactly.
Rodri makes them people around him
they can
better.
play them and then thingy. And then up front, it's gonna have to be Mamouche on the left, unfortunately.
For everyone else.
And on the right, see, this is where it gets taken from.
Foden?
Bro, I think I'd rather have Savinho out there, bro, than
Foden on the right hand side.
Because you're gonna get more from him.
He makes things happen.
Yeah, and obviously Haaland up top, innit? But we'll see these guys that are coming in, what they're gonna do to change the thing, innit?
The team. It's not gonna be Savinho.
And Doku, I wanna see him come on 70 minutes when their defenders are getting knackered, and you bring someone like Doku, bro.
Jinky majinky.
Trust me, bro. They're not ready for that. Every time he comes on here, they're not ready for that, bro. Because that's a different type of player. He's different to whoever that's coming out.
Whoever was being there is not going to be playing like Doku.
Exactly.
He's probably has to be one of the worst defenders, attackers to play against if you're a defender, because he's trying to do something. He's always trying to do something. Like, you know, with Grealish, he might just not be. Grealish might be hanging. He might just take the ball, cut back, pass it back, take it, pass it back. Doku's trying to shimmy every time.
Yeah.
His end product is dead, though.
But yeah, other than that, in terms of signing, Brentford signed Michael Coyote from Fiorentina.
Yeah.
That's not a bad signing for them. They also early on in the thing, innit?
Yeah.
They're trying to do their thing, bro.
They did. It'll be interesting to see who they bring in to replace Mbeumo if he leaves. But it's really annoying because, like, apparently, like, it's going to cost like over 60 million, looking like 60 million. I like Mbeumo, but I feel like teams are giving us that Man United tax.
And the fact that he said, I ain't taking no less than 250.
50k a week.
250, yeah.
So
From 50, you know.
I hope it's not that high.
No, that's what he wants, bro. That's what's been stolen the deal as well, to agree the personal thing, because he said he wants 250.
A week to come.
Bro, I've seen the thing that someone said, going to Man U feels like going to Saudi at this moment. It's all about the peace, isn't it? It's all about the dirhams right now. Because you're not giving them Champions League, challenging Champions League or anything. You're really just trying to come up. And I'm sure all these players come and think they're going to be the guy that turns it around. But I've seen it happen bare times still.
It's look at it this way. If you're coming in as Mbeumo, who's been one of the best players in the Premier League for the last 2 years, a lot of the people in that team, just by default, even the ones that ain't even that good, are on a lot. Casemiro is on 300k. There's a lot of people that are on a lot of money. So do you think you want to come in and not be on the same as everyone else?
Exactly.
Mind you, they're both, him and Onana, are Cameroonian. He's already spoke to Onana.
Exactly.
Onana's told him, don't accept less than 200k.
They'll give you.
They'll give you. They'll give you.
Trust me.
But just stick to your guns. Yeah. Stick to your guns.
I know them, bro. I know the guy. That's the guy who dealt with. But in the end, it was easy. But he was throwing it at me in the end. He was throwing it at me. Yeah, trust me. But that's a good signing, man. I'm not happy, man, I'm getting him. But we don't need. Imagine if we had Belmo.
Mbeumo would be good for you, lot.
Woo! Imagine Belmo.
He'll score.
City, bro.
He'll score.
Woo! Bro. Crazy.
You know what?
He didn't even miss the penalty.
I'm kind of surprised that you man didn't try and get him. To be honest,
I know. I'm
you
kind
need
of
the right winger. He's better than Foden.
He's not a Pep type of. People like Pep, Arteta. They like a certain sort of
profile of player.
In fact, Ryan Sheik is a bit of a maverick for Pep.
It's a bit too much for Pep.
Yeah.
A lot of people, I've been seeing a lot of people saying that Pep is going to coach out the genius in Ryan Sheik. Because he's got that little bit of flair.
I don't know, because I actually think Pep is going to try new things this time.
That's what I think. I think Pep is just going to let him off the leash.
Yeah, I think
he's got Rodri there to hold things together at the back. He said, you guys go do your thing. What would fuck you guys up if Rodri got injured again?
Yeah. But that's why we're buying these other guys, isn't it?
Yeah, it's true. He don't want to be in a position where...
Taraji. That's why he's there, innit?
Because
him and Nico Gonzalez, when Rodri's missing, on paper doesn't sound like a bad midfield. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Well, next season's going to be interesting. I don't know, man. I just hope that we can come correct in it next season, because this season has been very painful.
See us. I got this feel that, trust me, we're coming, bro. We're coming.
Answers, we're coming.
We're coming, for real. For real. You know, like, get it back in blood type of thing. That's what we're coming. I just hope you don't know we're coming. Like, we're coming.
Man said we're coming.
What happened cannot happen again.
You're already ahead of us. You should be talking to people like Arsenal and City and Liverpool.
Of course, that's what we're talking to.
You're coming,
that's why when I took off the ground, I looked in the camera. It was for them Arsenal man, them, the Liverpool man, them, especially.
That's the year coming.
Yeah, but
I can't even have that energy. The way we've been playing this season is crazy. I can't even come with that energy. Not with Man United. I just have to say. I'm hopeful.
And your defense as well is a bit. I don't know. So you got Euro, you got Maguire.
We've got Lisandro Martinez. We've got Matthias de Ligt. That on paper isn't a bad back four.
Exactly.
Like not back football. Like
you got Mazraoui as well.
Centre backs are not bad.
Mazraoui plays in the free as well.
Yeah, Mazraoui can play there as well. We've got Mazraoui. He can also play on the right, but I don't really think he's a right-sided type of player. I think it's more. I think we need more midfielders, to be honest.
Yeah, you need someone in the mid, innit? Yeah. Someone with legs. But you were saying Edison, innit?
Yeah.
You were saying Edison
That's
would be
what
like
I want,
ideal.
We get Edison in that midfield. Hopefully Mason Mount starts playing good again. Because there's nothing wrong with Mason Mount's attitude. I'll tell you that now. His legs, he'll run. He's got legs.
See, at City, we're only just missing really, after these signings, if they come, we're just missing really a right back.
That's it, really.
Someone like a Munoz would do well for me.
Do you reckon?
Bro. Yeah, man.
I don't know how good he is.
Someone like a Munoz, I've seen him in it, and I've seen him do throughout the season. He was good in it. Or even someone like a Ola Aina, bro.
That's what I thought you were going to say. I thought you were going to say Ola Aina.
Do you know what I'm saying? But we'll see, innit? We'll see.
Well.
Oh, yeah, no. We might be getting Livramento. We might be getting Livramento. Oh, yeah. Bro. I almost forgot about that one. We might be getting Livramento. That would be a good one.
You're going to get him. That's a problem that he's actually sick.
Yeah, we might be getting Livramento. I think Pep is going to, if he has his proper right backs and the left backs here, I think these guys can be more, it's going to be interesting, man.
If you don't get Livramento,
I think that might mean he won't stick to his wingers being on the touchline because now he's got the fullbacks overlapping in it. Because these guys really can play wing back as well.
They got legs. Exactly. That's the definition. Eit Nouri and Livramento is the definition of
legs. And Eit Nouri's got skills, bro.
I know. He's trying to score.
Take you on. He's trying to score. So, yeah, man. It's exciting. We're coming. Anyway, that's transfers. Let's wrap it up with the Champions League.
Champions League final. PSG showed up, didn't they?
Mad thing.
Yeah, man. I was happy for Louis. We sat here and we talked about Luis Enrique and we were talking about how much how much we wanted him to win for his daughter, his family, and just the whole situation that happened. And yeah, man.
That night,
it was emotional for them lot still. They played very good, man. They basically destroyed. They took apart Inter Milan, and I think that was the highest scoreline that ever been in the Champions League final.
It is.
So yeah, man. Well done to PSG, the best team in Europe. Yeah, they smashed it, man.
Fair play to them. That game there was one of the best games of the season, to be honest. Dewey,
Dembele,
counted.
Kvaratskhelia.
Dembele, man, that little flick, bro.
Rolled the ball back into Vitinha. Done the 1-2 with Vitinha.
He did it twice. He did it twice.
He did that, I said, this guy
has to go in after that, bro.
Yeah, and then Vitinha was sick as well, man.
Even at that, people like Bakola are still coming on and still trying to do a madness. See what he did? Sat that defender down.
Yeah, Acerbi had a night.
That would have been a
DeMarco had an absolutely horrible game as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, they were going in. Hakimi started of this. They look good at the back. I like that Pacho guy. Him and Marquinhos at the back. They have Nuno Mendes.
Vitinha bowled out.
Nuno Mendes on the left-hand side. Vitinha did bowl out. Yeah. Vitinha was sick. Do you know what? He was actually sick.
He bowled out, bro.
Yeah, PSG. They came with smoke and they came with fire. They were definitely up for the game, and they blew Inter Milan out of the water pretty much. So
we said we're gonna get the jerseys in it. Whoever gonna win, so
should we order that then? Yeah,
the
PSG tops.
Let's get the PSG.
Who's gonna be? Who have you got? Are you gonna put your name on the back, or are you gonna put a player on the back?
I'm putting my name, man.
Yeah, I almost wanted to get Dembele, but fuck it, I'm gonna get rich in number 11.
Put my name, bro. Man.
It's gonna have to be number 11.
So
I'm just thinking, what other player do I want? I like Hakimi as well.
Players can go anytime, bro. My jersey's for life. Yeah, if he's getting a bit knackered, I can frame it and put it on the thing, bro.
You just put it
reminds me of a time and a place. You get what I'm saying? So
yeah, that's still. Yeah, I'm gonna put my order in. And what number are you going for then? 22.
Might go for 22 again.
22.
Yeah, and just keep it like that, and you get what I'm saying. Just 2.
Have you got any other shirts that's not number 22?
Yeah,
you got 20 something else.
I got 26 on.
Yeah, 26. Yeah,
you know the team that I sponsored.
Yeah.
With the black one with the FC visuals.
Mm-hmm.
I got 26, but the reason why I got 26 is because I was 26 at the time.
Yeah.
So I wanted to mark
that year
with my age.
That makes sense.
So I got 26 on that one.
Because I know I've seen you with a 20-something, and I know it wasn't 22. So
I got like three jerseys that are 22.
Yeah.
Other than that.
22. Yeah, man.
I got a Zimbabwean jersey. I got saying that I've got an Arsenal jersey that's 22 as well.
What was the first ever football jersey that you got? Because I know it wasn't City. But anyway, what was the first ever football jersey that you got? That you remember having?
Football. First ever football jersey that I got was a French one.
Yeah?
When I was young.
France, yeah?
Yeah, France.
Good.
It was France.
You want to guess?
And then I got another France. I actually had two. I actually got two.
France jerseys it's cold even now.
I got one that's really retro. I'm gonna wear one these days. I got a really retro one. I ain't worn it in years. But yeah, France. And then I got an England one.
Yeah.
I don't know why when I was young I liked Beckham. I think the PR was just too much. I like Beckham.
The Beckham mania got you, yeah.
Yeah, bro. I like Beckham, innit?
That was one of the reasons I ended up supporting Man United when I was a kid.
When I first came to UK, I came rocking my England top, my England jersey.
With Man United player in the back, yeah.
Once with Man United player in the back. Beckham, bro. For England, bro. That's it, fam.
Yeah, him still. So now my first ever shirt was a Celtic shirt.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Celtic.
Why Celtic?
I don't know.
I just end up with a jersey.
I saw the green and the white stripy Celtic shirt, and I just wanted it in it. I wanted it. I got it, and I used to love that shirt. Yeah, that was the first ever football. Obviously, I've got bare Man United ones in it. Basically, I just got Man United. I got England one as well, but yeah, the first ever one I had was Celtic.
Yeah, that's interesting because France. Yeah, I liked France, bro. I liked France, bro.
They had all the
I also like Brazil. I just never had a Brazil jersey.
I know. I would have had a Brazil if I'd been able to get one when I was young, but I definitely probably wanted that. I got told no.
Brazil had us now in the chokehold from the Rivaldo, Ronaldo, Ronaldinho days, man. Cafu and them, man. That team was crazy.
9.
That team there, The famous haircut.
Brazil.
Did you? I was
They're
watching
the best football team I think I've ever seen.
I saw Gilberto Silva. He went on for my left, innit?
Did he?
It's quite insightful, yeah.
Gilberto Silva
went on for my left, yeah. And he said he even gave Miles a new name. He said, if you were in Brazil, we'll call you Milinho. So now Miles got a jersey that's
Milinho. I like that one.
Brazil one. So we'll call you Milinho. But anyway, he was saying that R9 had just got injured. He kept getting injured. So people didn't know whether he's gonna play, he's not gonna play World Cup, and then he was put in the squad last minute.
Lineup, I remember.
And then that haircut, he did that to take the pressure away from them asking him questions about, are you injured? Are you fit? Are you ready to play? The questions were not about that anymore.
It's just about
they saw him with his hair, and that just became iconic.
Yeah. Do you know what? It's one thing having that haircut, but it's another thing going out there in front of the whole world, and performing and scoring goals like he did, with that haircut.
But so let's just try to finish off with doing the
Champions League team of the week.
Champions League
team of the season, actually, should we say?
We'll try to be quick with this one, Rich.
Yeah. Okay. So in goal, the best goalkeeper in the tournament so far.
Donnarumma, I'd say, man.
Gianluigi Donnarumma, yeah.
I'd say it's no.
I think that's pretty fair. The best right back in it.
He saved. There's games where he saved them, bro.
Lamine Yamal.
Bro, like Yamal tried, bro. Like Yamal tried, bro.
Yeah.
So Donnarumma,
I think, is the best goalkeeper in the Champions League this season. Right back, so you have the likes of Hakimi, you have Trent Alexander-Arnold for Liverpool, you have Denzel Dumfries was really good in that competition. Really good, It was very good. I rate Dumfries very highly. I know when you say right back of the tournament, PSG have also really been good, but I like Dumfries for that right back spot, and Hakimi is obviously the other.
He scored in the final.
He scored in the final. I know.
And he was scoring throughout the thing, bro.
He's been very good.
He's always on the score sheet.
But I also think that Inter Milan did really good though.
They did.
The whole competition.
They did.
Dumfries also assisted in the semi-final as well. He was one of the reasons that they even got to the final.
What did he do in the final?
Not that much. Not that much.
That final holds weight. I'm sorry, man. The final holds weight.
So why are we gonna just do a whole PSG starting 11?
No,
is that what we're saying?
No, it's not that. But bro,
you know what I mean?
Hakimi, bro, has to be in the team, bro. I like the fact that you brought Dumfries. You know, it makes more of a conversation. You know,
you think it's a straight forward thing for Hakimi?
I'm already typing him down.
Man said he's in that team now.
He should have celebrated though.
He should have. It's against his old team, innit?
That doesn't matter, but it's final, bro. They'd let you go, fam. No one cares, bro.
Yeah, he could have celebrated. It's a Champions League final. I think he should have celebrated.
And I saw how much allowed
to. No one would have begrudged him that.
I realized when I was in Morocco that he's probably the biggest celebrity there.
They love him over there. Every shirt had Hakimi. Every football top was Hakimi.
Bro. So maybe I'm influenced by a lot of things, innit?
No, I do think he has been the best right back in the tournament. Denzel Dumfries has been good as well, but Hakimi has been outstanding. I cannot argue with Hakimi going into the team. He's been great. He scored in the final. You know what I mean? You don't get much better than that. And you know what? I've not even just the final. I actually think he scored in the semi-final and also in the quarter-final. I seem to remember him scoring in like all three of them games. So Hakimi, when you start deep in it, he's in that team, innit? So
when we talk about right backs who are game changers, he's that as well.
He's a game changer, yeah.
Right. So I've already just put the name down for left back, innit?
Who?
Because I think it's Nuno Mendes, bro. I know you don't want it to be. I don't want it to be just PSG, but bro,
we're doing a PSG style.
I saw him lock up Saka. I saw him. Well, kinda, bro. I saw him lock up so many men, you know.
I agree because I don't think there's any left back that can even really challenge him for that spot.
I saw him lock up bare man, bro.
Yeah, Yeah, I think you're right. I think it is Nuno Mendes. And he's actually, I rate Nuno Mendes highly. I think there's more of a conversation over Hakimi being the best right back than there is about Nuno Mendes being the best left back. Nuno Mendes is clearly the best left back in the tournament, in my opinion.
Let's go to centre backs.
Centre backs. What we saying, Marquinhos and Pacho then? That's basically what we're doing here, bro. That's what we're doing. We're doing a PSG 11.
All right, let's. What other?
I know Dembele and Vitinha finna be in the team. So what we doing here?
Shall we just save time and just say, all right, cool. The 11 of PSG.
Yeah.
Who would you take out for who?
Yeah. Who in the tournament would come into the tournament team of the tournament that's not PSG player?
So basically, yeah. So who would replace them? Let me get the team up in it. Make it easier.
Yeah.
Because that's probably easier. Because
you're right.
That's what happens when you've dispatched all the Premier League teams. When you've dispatched them all, bro.
I would put Declan Rice in that team. Just for what he done in the the whole of the tournament, but in the semi-final as well. Sorry, in the quarter-final. João Neves and Vitinha.
Look for it.
Barcelona also had a few standout performers like Lamine Yamal.
When was the final?
The final was it was not last week. I can't remember the day.
Was it a Saturday?
Yeah, it was a Saturday. Yeah. I think it was last week Saturday, bro.
Alright, so lineup, yeah. We got Donnarumma, yeah. Hakimi, Nunes. Okay, so we're saying
Nuno Mendes, yeah.
Marquinhos. Who is there any other defenders that you think you'd replace him with?
In the team of the tournament, no. I don't actually. I like Bastoni. I think Bastoni is very good, the Inter Milan player, and I think he probably should be in the team of the tournament.
Let 5 in, bro.
But he was being good the whole competition. You know, PSG almost got knocked out because they lost bare games at the beginning of the competition.
Mm-hmm.
So, that being said, in fact, it was against against City. That's when they came back to actually survive in the group league, in the group phase, those games, right? So they went outstanding the whole competition. They obviously picked it up when the going got tough, which is what great teams do. But at the beginning, they were on the ropes. So if you're asking me, I definitely think Bastoni has a shout to be in that tournament because he got through Barcelona, and it was one of the big reasons they got through Barcelona.
Okay. I hear what you're saying.
So maybe Bastoni, and then Marquinhos has been very good as well. So I'd be happy to say Marquinhos.
All right, midfield we have João Neves, Vitinha, and Fabian Ruiz.
Okay, so Fabian Ruiz would come out. Pedri's been really good. Who else has been good?
Declan Rice was good.
Declan Rice has been very good. I would maybe say Declan Rice.
He gave us moments.
He definitely lit up the Champions League.
He gave us moments in the
season.
Champions League.
Some amazing moments, man. I still remember exactly where I was when those free kicks were flying in.
Exactly.
So I would say Declan Rice comes in, but I would leave João Neves and I would leave Vitinha in that midfield. João Neves has been crazy, bro. He's been one of my favorite players this season, actually, João Neves. This whole season, he's been one of the players I've enjoyed watching the most. Every time I've seen him, I've actually thought, this guy is very good. And he's like 19 or 20 or whatever he is. Like, he's a sick player. And then Vitinha has been great. Who else?
So that means Vitinha, João Neves, and Declan Rice in mid.
That's what I would say, yeah.
And then up top, obviously you want Yamal.
On the right-hand side, yeah.
Without no dilly, no dally. Yeah.
No dilly, no dally, man. No dilly, no dally. Lamine Yamal is on the right hand side. He's been sick.
Alright, left.
Left hand side. Now that's when it gets a little bit tougher, isn't it? It gets a little bit tougher. Who's the left hand side? Desire Doué?
That's why it's not tough. That's why it's not tough. 'Cause I'm sorry to say, bro. What people were saying about the kid before I even saw what I saw in the final was crazy. People comparing him to Neymar and stuff. People are saying that the kid is really the kid. This is before he even gets to the final. Mm-hmm. Then he gets to the final. Mm-hmm. Then he shows us what he shows us.
Shows us what he's all about. Yeah.
Now there's been a lot of great wingers on the left in the competition.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry to say, man, Dewey's the guy.
Yeah, Desire Doué, man. Sick.
Could have got a hat trick as well.
Yeah, man. That was he came to the main stage. He announced himself to the whole world.
Took him off. Bakola was horny anyway.
But I said it was ready
almost
to play.
Got a mad thing.
Even that little 18-year-old kid came scored as well.
Finished them. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And obviously up top,
the one and only Ousmane
Dembele.
Ousmane Dembele. Don't know if he's right-footed or left-footed. What a player, man.
I mean, when you look at who else you could have tried to put there, you got people like what? You got people like Merino.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
There's
people like... You got people like Lautaro Martinez.
Marcus Thuram was also like, good. Yeah,
but them man, I see them poor in that game. You see when they were 2-0 down and Marcus Thuram missed that header.
He had a header, didn't he?
I knew it's not going to happen.
That's when you knew the game was never going to come back. That needed to go in.
And then they got punished for real.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's our team of Champions League team. I know it's a bit boring, but that's how good this team was, isn't it?
It's basically a PSG team except for Lamine Yamal.
They brushed everyone.
Bastoni, Declan Rice, and that's it.
So yeah, we got Donnarumma in goal. We got Hakimi right back, Marquinhos and Bastoni in the center.
Mm-hmm.
We got Nuno Mendes at left back. We got Vitinha, Rice, and Neves in the mid, and we got Yamal, Doué, and Dembele up top. Now that's the team of the week. Let us know what your team of Champions League team of the season. Let us know what yours would be. Who would you change? Who would you have put in there?
Who would you put in? Who would you take out?
Our one. Guys, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, don't be scared to send us your lineup. What your lineup would be. If we like it or if we find it interesting, we'll come up and talk about it here. We might laugh about it, you know. We might not even mention it. It just depends, innit, how interesting your thing is. But let us know. But catch us next week. We got more happening. We're gonna be in off season, so we're gonna do some trials. We're gonna be playing games. We're gonna try different things, and we're gonna have interesting topics.
Have some guests join us as well.
So make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss out on none of this. Rich, you got anything else you want to say to them?
No, it's been nice. 2 up top.